Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Happy New Year, and I'm back. I've been on a little bit of a break because of Christmas and New Year's. So I'm back, and I wanted to start by making some Valentine projects for you. And these are with some metal dies that I received from Kokorosa Studio. I'll have the link for their website as well as the links to all these projects or dies, minus this one because, well, I'll put the link that they gave me for it, but right now they are out of stock of this one, so it's not really going anywhere. It's super cute, and I'm hoping that they'll have it back in stock. But I'll show you my projects and just tell you which one of these dies I used to make them, and just kind of go over that. And then I will have another video coming up showing how I made this card. So it's super cute for Valentine's Day. These obviously do not have to be used for Valentine's. The only one really that is specifically a heart is this piece here, and it is a woven heart, and I used it on this card. So I'll start with this card then. I have a base of pink and white paper. One thing I want to say about this is that I used the wrong kind of glue on this. I used some of my Tombow mono glue, which I normally use tacky glue. If you've ever watched any of my videos, that's my favorite glue. The mono glue, Tombow mono glue, was the first thing I grabbed. This paper is a little bit thinner, the pink paper, so it kind of wrinkled this because the Tombow mono glue is a little bit more wet than tacky glue. But you don't have, you can use whatever adhesive that you like using. It could be glue or like double sticky tape or tape runner, whatever. So anyway, this is 4.5 by 6, I believe, just a regular kind of note card size. And what I did was I took some red cardstock and used this die here. It's a diamond background die. Now each of these little lines does make a cut, but it still keeps it all in place. So if you wanted to, you could take out like alternating diamonds and use your background as a second color, or you could just leave it all solid like I did here. And then I had a heart-shaped punch in my stash. It's an old, I don't even remember I don't know, I've had it for scrapbooking, so I used that. And then I used this die here, and it has two pieces, and I just left them connected, and I used it on I did it twice for the pink and twice for the red. So I was able to put together two pink with this, and then I used the two red pieces on the little sides of the heart there. And then the cat came from this really cool die, and I think it's supposed to be more of a winter die, but I just used the bow, and yeah, you could do it however you want. But it has 6 different cats, and then little hats and bows, like scarves and things like that. So yeah, you could use that for lots of different things. And then so I put the lattice heart together, put the cat on top of it, and then on the background, the diamond background, I put all the different hearts, glued that part down, and then tied some ribbon. So it made a really cute little card. And then I also used the cat die for these little shopping bags, which is also another die, this one here. And this is a pretty small little bag. It's about 2 inches tall by maybe a 2 1/4 by 2 inches wide. or it could be a little bit smaller, but it makes a cute little goodie bag. You could put like little tags or stickers. It would also fit like a candy bar, like one of those little square candy bars, or just tiny little, you know, mini size bars. But I made them for Valentine's Day. I put a heart behind and then the cats, and then I used some ribbon and put that inside the holes there to make little tiny shopping bags. Just thought they were super adorable. The heart punch that I used is a Creative Memories that I have, the 2 different size hearts, but you can, you know, easily just cut hearts out with the template or something like that, or use your Cricut. Or if you have a metal die, you could also cut them out that way. Okay, so yeah, I love this little die that makes the shopping bag. It makes it so easy to fold. The only, it made a little indentation for the side to make it look like a shopping bag, but I didn't really fold it that way, but you could. I just left it open. And yeah, all these dies work great as far as cutting and then being able to poke all the little pieces out. With the lattice pieces, they do an excellent job of cutting them, so they're not very hard to push all the little pieces out. I just use like a little push pin, or just a pin with a little ball on the end that I use for my sewing. So yeah, that's those. And then the last card that I made, I think it turned out really cute. I have a base of pink cardstock, and then I used a piece of the red to kind of do I cut it a little bit smaller to have a border. And then the actual listing for this was for a 3D pet house, and they had a blog post on their website, and it's still up, and I'll put a link for that so you can see how it is made 3-dimensional. But I could not figure out how they did that using the pieces that are here, and I'm sure it's maybe using this piece and then these pieces, but I wasn't even sure what those pieces were, so I don't know. Anyway, when I used mine, I pulled these pieces out because I wanted there to be a solid background piece for the house. And then also, I didn't end up using this door piece, but if you didn't want to use the lattice over the top, you could use that. That's the door piece. But the way it came together was the little dog bowl was in there, and these pieces were inside here. So everything else I was able to keep intact. Now the only thing I would think maybe you would want to pull out is this piece here if you wanted a bigger background house piece, but I just left it as is, and this ended up making a little border piece that went over the top. That's what this piece is here. So either way you could do it. But so anyway, I used some pink and went over, and it cut out this inside piece, the border, and the roof part. And then I did red with the lattice part. And then I also did pink of this paw print and red of the detailed paw print that goes on top. And then I did pink on the bones and the little dog bowl here. So that is what I did for this. And I just layered the background, the lattice, and then the little border piece, and then the roof. And then it has these really cool scallops. So you could use this as a gingerbread house at Christmas time. So it's very versatile. It could be just a general non-Valentine's, and or you know, whatever, you can use it for all year long. But I just thought it was super cute. Oh, it has, as you can see here, this I guess is another hole, like a window that you could put on the front. But it has a dog and a cat, so you could make it a cat house, I suppose. But I tied ribbon, and then I glued the house on top of that, and then just glued the dog bowl and the 2 bones on the sides, and added a couple hearts to make it a little more Valentine. So yeah, those are, I think, turned out really cute. So if you'd like to see how I made this card, come back, and that will be another video probably next week. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Be sure to go and check out these dies, and I'll have a link as well as a coupon code down in the description. And I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.